Page 204, this is number 2 at the bottom of the page. It's just a reading exercise, just to read the music. You try and sit down and just read the music. I'm going to go through the process of learning a piece of music. But when you sit down and read it, you're kind of going through that process, everything at once. Or you do the best you can. Include as much as you can. Look it over, it's 2 lines long, treble, bass, clef, 2 flats in the key signature. We're either in the key of B flat major or G minor. We're studying minor keys. You know it's in G minor. If you look at the last measure, it's here. It's a G minor chord. We don't have the D. You don't need all the notes in a chord. It's still there. And it's not important that one of the notes is duplicated. It's what the note names are. It's a G minor chord. Just take my word for it. We're in G minor. Okay. That means that if we have some Fs, we're probably using F sharps. I see we do have an F in there. We're using the harmonic minor. Okay. 2/4 time. The right hand with just chords. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1. Now here, I don't like this. I don't want to be up here. I want to do that. Well, if I'm going to do that, I got to change this. So I can do a 1/4 and a 2/3. I do this quite a bit. 1/4, and then I can do a 2/3. There, and then measure 5. It's 1/4. I'm there, and then again 1/4, and then a 1. You don't want to be up in here. You do a 3. Depends on how big your hands are, how fat your fingers. Because the actual chord is the fingering is that for the whole chord. The left hand's playing that note. But that's still it, and we're not using the D. So 2/5 is fine. But it's got to be a 3 then for the D. Don't go a 2 here. No. Yeah. Or whichever. Left hand. Well, hopefully the left hand gets the melody, because that right hand sure didn't sound like much. 1, 2, 3 for the thumb. 2. Then 1, 2. Reach up. Okay, then we try putting them together. It's 1, 2, then here, thumb. Yeah. So that's sort of what it looked like, sounds like, something like. And then we go through, I go through, you can whatever, get rid of the hesitations. Then the articulation, you just have the phrasing for the melody. Lift up. Lift up. Okay. The right hand, you just play them because you got rests all over the place. The last 2 notes in the right hand, you can connect those. Doesn't say to, doesn't say anything, but I suggest you connect them. Then the dynamics. They're being a little too helpful in my opinion. They're giving you 2. You don't need 2. You need the F in between the stabs. That applies to the melody, wherever it's at, and everything else is in the background. So you should do that automatically. This loud, sort of soft, you should just keep it. You don't need to be told. You just do it. Yeah, all the way through. It's kind of boring to do it all the way through, although it's a short piece, but if you wanted to get a little louder and soft, it wouldn't get louder, but maybe a little softer in places. You can do that. Maybe at the end of the phrase, as part of shaping the phrase, you get a little softer. Come down to moderately soft on the last note of each phrase. Come down a little bit. It's interpretation. Like the natural accents. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Wrist claps a little bit on the natural accents. Speed, well, it's in the middle, just whatever. I think where I played it is fine. 1, 2, 1, 2, somewhere in there. Let's play it together slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do the dynamics. I do everything about the same. I just need you to hear the notes. We're not performing it, we're just checking notes and rhythms. So I'll give us 2 counts. Ready, go.